Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how to make this menu rotation animation. So let's start. First, let's start with empty Flutter project. I just made one and I added the images and the font I will use. I will start with a stack widget, and the first child will be a body widget, and this body widget I'm gonna create a list view, and this list I'm gonna add some images to make it look better. Then I will add my light and dark colors. I will add the dark color to be the background of the scaffold widget. Now I finished the body widget. Let's create the menu widget. I will start with the container. Now I need to make it a full size. So I will create size. And I will add it to build menu parameters. I will add the width to be the screen width, size that width, and the height will be size that height, and the color will be my light color. Okay, it sounds good. And the child will be a common widget. The first child will be my menu icon. The icon will be menu. The color will be white, and I'll make size 30. I think the icon is under the top notch of the font, so I will add size box at the top of the icon widget, and the height will be 30. Okay, no, let's make it 40. Okay, it sounds better. Let's add some bottom height. Then I will start building the list item, and that will be a row widget. The first child is the image widget, and it will display the item image. I will start by adding the parameters for the image and the text. Then I will change the image width to 30 and the height to 30. I will add menu item parameters. Let's add the image, and this is going to be the profile image, and the name will be profile. Okay, let's hot reload it. Sounds good. Then I will add sized box at the bottom of the image, and the width will be 30. Then I will add my text widget, and the text will be my text parameter. I will change my style. The font will be the intro rust font, and the color will be white, and the font, let's make it 20. Okay, I will change it to 25. Then I will add a size the box at the beginning of the row widget. I'll make it 100. Okay, sounds good. And I will change column cross axis alignment to start. Okay, better now. Then I will add the rest of the item list. Okay, now I'll add space between them. Okay, sounds good. Then I will start by adding the selected item. I will just add the boolean parameter for defining it's selected or not. Then I will change color depending on this boolean. I will say just it is selected. If it's selected, the color will be cyan accent, else it will be white color. I will copy that and make it the same as the text color, and I will change the activity item is selected will equal true. Okay, sounds perfect. And I will add some padding at the top container. It's added at the left side and make it 10. Okay, and I want to rotate this menu container when I click on this icon. First, I will add a single ticker provide state, so I can add animation controller. Then I will initialize this animation controller in the init state method. The animation will equal animation controller. The fee thing will equal this, and the duration will be 300 milliseconds. Then I will just throw it on this pause method to prevent memory leaks. Now I will wrap the build menu widget with the animated builder so I can listen to the animation controller value when it's changed. And that's why I added the controller at the animation parameter, so the builder will rebuild the build menu widget every time the controller value changes. Now I'll wrap the build menu widget with the transform.rotate widget so I can rotate this menu widget. Okay, I will make the angle, but first I will import dart math as mass so I can use the pi value. So the angle will be mass.pi divided by 2, so it can be rotated by 90 degrees. Now I will have to hard restart the application. Okay, the menu container now is rotated, but the rotation point is the center of the container, and the point is origin equal offset of x equal 0 and y equal 0. Let's just leave the origin point for the time being, and let's add animation on this rotation by multiplying the angle with the controller value, and trigger this controller by clicking on the menu icon. Now I will wrap the menu icon with the equal widget so I can trigger on tab method, and on this method I will check if the controller is complete. I will reverse the animation. If not, I will play this animation. Let's hot restart and try it. It works and the animation is good, but I need to change the rotation point from this point to this point. So I want to make this point rotation point so the container rotate around it. The center point offset is x equals 0 and y equals 0, and I want to change this point to be at the start of the app, so I will set x to be container width divided by 2 and the y to be container height divided by 2. Then I will make this point negative because the start point of the app is before the center point. The rotation points have changed, and now the point is x equals 0 and y equals 0 of the app, and I want to try to make y equal 70. It looks good, but it animates in the opposite direction, so I will make it negative to rotate at the opposite direction. It works, but the x point I need to edit, make it like 20. Okay, I think I will try to change the y point to 80, and then I'll try to change the X to 40. I will change the X to 40. Okay, I think I will need to change the Y pack to 60. Sounds perfect. Now I want to change this animation to be a bouncing animation. So I'll start creating animation. Now I'll change this animation on tab method. The animation will equal to curved animation, and the parent will be the controller, and I'm going to change the curve to be bounce out. Then I'll change the value of the controller with the value of the animation and error, because I didn't initialize the animation at the start of the app. So I'm going to paste this animation initialization in the start of the app. Now it works good in forward only, so I will need to make it bounce in the opposite direction. So I will, when reverse it, I'm going to change this animation curve to be bouncing in. Okay, sounds perfect. Now I'll add the selected item text, but first I will wrap this column widget with the stack widget. Then I will create the selected text widget. I'll start by creating the text. Now the selected text is activity. So now I'll add the style from the same style as the items. So I will just copy this style and paste it here. I will just remove this color condition and make it only color equal white. Then I want to rotate this activity, so I will wrap this text widget with rotated box widget and change the quarter turn equal to 1, and it successfully rotated. Now I want to position it right, so I will wrap this widget with the positioned widget. I will make the top is equal to the size dot width divided by 2. Let's subset 40 from it to make it a little central. Okay, it looks good. Now I want this text to be invisible when I open this menu, so I will wrap this rotated box with opacity, and the opacity will be the animation value. Now let's try it. Sounds perfect. The body list now is under the toolbar, so I will just add sized box before this image and just make the height equal 100. Okay, let's run. Sounds perfect, and that's it.